Hello and welcome back to the Suffolk Fisherman. We're down here at the Dirty Wall near Aldeburgh. Aldeburgh. So it's a bit of a weird little spot back down here at the Dirty Wall. We haven't fished here for a long old time, but we're back with some rods and some reels.
Rods and reels.
And we've got some ragworm and squid, and we're going to catch you some big fat cod. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. Have you got anything to say, Lewis?
Yeah, so we're here, I think high tide's about 2 o'clock. We're facing a northeasterly wind, I think, so it's blowing right on us. I don't know if you can see the old hair flapping around. Oh, southeasterly, is it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. Southeasterly wind. Ragworm and squid. So I think I'll talk a little bit about what rigs I'm using today, a bit later in the video, just to show you guys how we get on, what we do. But just ragworm, squid with some bait elastic on, try and catch dogfish, ray, cod. But we'll have to sort of see what's out there really. Hope you enjoy.
Lovely! Hello, well, just set up down here at the Dirty Wall and I've had my first bite. I don't know if I've hooked it up though, but I had a good bite. I think I caught it on the camera. But it doesn't really feel like much at the minute, so I don't know if I missed it. But at least there's fish out there. I haven't caught anything. I'll chuck it right back out and we'll try and catch it.
Hey.
It's a bass!
I got a bass.
Ties in with the first fish of the day, and it's a lovely little bass.
I think that's one of the bigger ones I've caught.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think so.
Cool.
Not dinner size, but it's still a nice catch.
Let's get him unhooked.
That goes nowhere with that wind.
Welcome back to Fishing Hour. So, I'm on a 2-rod adventure today. I've got one out on squid, one out on rag. Ties had a little bass. I thought I had a fish on here, but it went quite light all of a sudden. We haven't fished here for a while at the Dirty Wall, which has always been quite good for us to pass. But yeah, nothing I don't think. That was a Blancarino on there.
Boys just had a lovely bite. Literally just casted it out, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Hey! It's another little bass. Looks a little bit bigger than your last one.
Do you think?
Yeah, just a little bit.
This is my second bass. This one's a little bit bigger.
Just a bit more chunky, innit?
Yeah, and it was soon as I casted it out. So
That was instant, wasn't it?
yeah, and it was big. It was a big bite.
We've been fishing a little while now. Ty's been getting some bass in really close, so I've been casting sort of medium moderate distance with my two. So I've now changed tactics. I've tried to bring the boom rig in closer to try and get for a bass, because that's kind of all that seems to be about at the moment. We were told by the tackle shop guy that with this weird weather we've been having, extremely low pressure, the water's really quite clear, and that all the fish come on in sort of dark time. So we've got here a bit earlier just to sort of see what's about. But rods wise, I don't know if I've ever shown my rods on film. I've got this Penn Tidal 420. I've had it for a couple of years. Very rarely used it before. But lovely little rod that. They're all about like, I think 15, 16 foot long. Helps me to cast, get out a lot further. I've got a Penn Surf Blaster 2 reel. It's quite old. There's no branding on it or anything, but it is a Penn Surf Blaster. And then I've got my other rod here, which is another, I've had this one for a good 4 years now, but I bloody love it. Odyssey LCMT 450, which is again about the same length as the Penn one. But I saw another Surf Blaster 2, which is really old now. The drag's not really making any noise, and it feels like it's seizing up. So either get that serviced or buy the 3 for me. But yeah, nice rods, nice new rod rest as well. Good rod angles. They're both quite still at the minute, but the pen, the blue one, has got a nice squid bait on it. I think it's still probably a bit frozen, but oh well. I'll show you my pulley rig when I get that in next time. And then the white rod's got the boom on it. Both 6-ounce weights, and they are holding bottom, which is good. But yeah, see you in the next clip. So, Ty's been the only one to catch fish so far, but this one was out quite far. Just a little, quite long, but just a normal whiting. But hopefully, that means they're on the bite. We've got some cooling kit with us, so if we catch a nice one, we're going to try and make some fish cakes. That's the plan. Because they are quite sweet, taste quite nice, I think. The last one I had a few years ago. But it's good to see a bit of life in the ocean, so we'll get him back. Just caught on the ragworm on the boom rig. Woo!
Hello there, and well, it's not going great today. It's caught 2 bass and a whiting, and I'm blanking. Ty's had the 2 bass and Lewis has had the whiting, and yeah, it's just very slow. We keep getting bites, but we're not really hooking into anything, so I don't know if there's some little tiny ones out there. But yeah, so yeah, I think the weather's been quite still and weird, and the sea's quite clear for this time of year, and so I think that's against us. But and I haven't seen many reports of any cod coming out lately, except from out on the boats. So, but yeah. But unfortunately, it's not been great. But it might pick up once it gets a bit dark. The tide's going out now, and but we'll see what's going on. So yeah, we'll hopefully catch some more fish. But if not, then that's a real shame.
Tiny.
Tiny little bass, but a fish is a fish.
Yeah. That was a massive bite.
I know.
First one I've ever caught.
Oh. You want him?
Yep.
Commentate, Theo.
Big old bite, big bite. Took it out of the rod rest. Go on.
I actually did.
Was it hooked up?
Whoa! That's a nice one, isn't it? Whoa!
Tie in with the back again. Oh, I hope it was.
Wow.
Was that caught on Ty?
That was caught on worm.
Lovely job.
Amazing.
Right, Ty's caught some more bass again since the last update. Worm seems to be doing the trick here, so I've took the squid off and put a massive rag on there, quite big. So I don't know whether to lop it close in or far away. My other rod's close in on worm now. Theo's going for a cast. How'd he do? I think we're all going to go close in, why not? That's the see where the bass are, so It's all about adapting your technique to the fishing. Adaptive Suffolk Fisherman fishing.
There you go, mate. We're going to look at these suspicious artefacts. Oh! Yes, these ancient markings
On the rocks.
from the ancient lizard people that used to live here a million years ago. I'll put it down for you.
What have we got here?
Ty's just caught herself the infamous weaver fish. Oh, look at its spine. Do not get touched by that spine there.
You were blocking the camera, Theo.
Wow.
I'm going to try and get the camera. There you go, you can kind of see its spine there. Don't touch that bastard.
How are you going to get that off?
With great care.
There you go, look at that, look. Woo! So Ty's just had that weaver, poisonous fish. I think I've caught one before too at Shingle Street.
Away.
But we're going to pack up Patrick now because it's horrible. It's very cold, very windy. But I hope you enjoyed this session. And we'll see you in the next one.
It's been a long time.
Bye for now!
Hello, just caught on the last cast saloon a blank saving whiting. The only fish I've had all day. And it's a little fish finger. So we're gonna make him go back to his little buddies. Not that he's got any buddies, because the fishing was very sparse today. But anyway, we're gonna chuck him back.